Welcome to Channel 9's English News. I'm Lexo Bekauri and these are the latest developments in Georgia. EU Special Commissioner for Human Rights Thomas Hammarberg gave a positive evaluation to the statements made by the Prime Minister of Georgia, as well as the politicians, in connection with the events that took place on May 17th in downtown Tbilisi. According to Hammarberg, it is important that every party in the parliament gave a proper evaluation to this event, and that it is a clear indication that in the long run, every step taken to restore justice will cause no further confrontation. Moreover, Hammarberg gave a positive evaluation to the position of the Ministry of Internal Affairs and expressed his hope that investigative divisions of the ministry will take corresponding action in the nearest future. Representation of the European Union made a statement concerning the events that took place on the International Day Against Homophobia. Representation of the EU expressed its concerns in connection with the shameful sins of brutal violence and intolerance from some of the members of the rally on May 17th. According to the statement, it is important to fight against violence and promote tolerance. The European Union urges the Georgian government to maintain European standards for dignity, human rights and freedom, as well as protect every citizens' rights by any means necessary. Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Vanuatu claimed that the recognition of Abkhazia's independence 2 years ago was a misunderstanding. This statement was made by the Deputy Foreign Minister of Georgia, David Jalagania. According to Jalagania, Vanuatu refuses to recognize the independence of Abkhazia and recognize territorial integrity of Georgia. Approximately 10 different states recognize the independence of Georgia and Georgian occupied territories, and the priority of the ministry is to hold negotiations with those states. Vanuatu recognized the independence of Abkhazia in 2011 and made a corresponding statement on March 18, 2013. First sitting of the commission that will study the activities of the communications regulatory body was held yesterday. According to Tina Khidasheli, head of the commission, dozens of complaints concerning the activities of the regulatory commission have entered the parliament. The complaints are mainly concerning exceed of power, falsification of documents, unfulfillment of court's decisions, and conflict of interest within the members of the commission. The commission consists of 12 members and we will discuss the complaints within the next 3 months and will report a file to the Parliament afterwards. Council of Justice published the statistics of secret records. According to the statistics, Tbilisi City Court received close to 7,000 intermediations for making secret records in 2011, and the vast majority of them were satisfied by the court. The court received almost 6,000 intermediations in 2012, and almost all of them were satisfied as well. Member of the Council, Georgi Obgaidze, thinks that the legislative changes are necessary in order to regulate the situation. Obgaidze published the statistics on secret records at the united sitting of the Committees on Human Rights and Legal Issues. Supporters of Greenpeace and the residents of Svaneti made an appeal to the Prime Minister of Georgia, Bidzina Ivanishvili, with the demand to abolish the permit on the construction of Hudon Hesi. The appeal states that the construction of the power plant will not only result in flooding of about 10 villages, but will also cause changes in the climate. According to them, 2 churches from the 17th and 18th centuries will also be flooded if the power plant is constructed. Chairman of Greenpeace support group, Lasha Chkhartishvili, reminded the government about the promise given to the residents of Svaneti before the elections and demands abolition of the construction permit. 4 villages from Gori municipality are demanding irrigation water. Residents of the villages held a rally in front of the administrative building. According to the participants of the rally, they used to obtain irrigation water from a power plant located near the villages, but they were refused this privilege because of their electricity debts. Representatives of the self-governing body met with the protesters and promised them to solve their problems in the nearest future. Approximately 40 drivers employed at the Chinese road constructing company in Daba Agara refused to continue working. The protesters are demanding improvement of working conditions and restoration of their released colleagues on their positions. The strikers are also speaking about violation of contract liabilities and demand 9-hour days instead of 12-hour days. The management of the Chinese company denied the drivers' accusations and stated that the workers received compensation for extra hours of work. And this was all for today. You can watch English news on Channel 9 at 8:30 a.m. every day except for weekends. Thanks for watching us.
News.